Today we will discuss the questions and answers of Wilbur of your Windchimes book. So without a further delay, let's get started. A. Right, T for true and F for false. Wilbur was Fern's pet dog. False. Fern used to take Wilbur to school with her. False. Wilbur loved to drink milk. True. Wilbur was a sad pig. False. Fern's father wanted to sell Wilbur when he was 5 weeks old. True. Answer these questions with reference to the context. Who is the speaker and who is he speaking to? The speaker is Fern's father, and he is speaking to Fern. Why is the speaker saying no? The speaker is saying no because he disagrees with Fern's concern that Wilbur might be cold at night. What does the speaker want the listener to see? Fern's father wants Fern to witness how Wilbur manages to stay warm by himself at night. Is the listener happy with what she sees? Yes, the listener, Fern, is happy and relieved when she sees Wilbur covering himself with straw to keep warm, as it eases her worry about Wilbur being cold at night. How much money should I ask for him? Who is the speaker and who is she talking to? The speaker is Fern, and she is talking to her father or seeking advice from her family members about the piglet Wilbur. Who is him? Him refers to Wilbur the piglet. What is she planning to do with him? Fern is trying to determine the price to sell Wilbur. She is asking for guidance on how much money she should request for selling Wilbur the pig. What is the response of the listener? The response isn't explicitly stated in the provided text. However, it's likely that Fern's father or other family members might provide advice or guidance regarding the price to ask for when selling Wilbur. C. Answer these questions. Who was Wilbur? Wilbur was a piglet cared and loved by Fern. When was Wilbur the happiest? Wilbur was happiest when Fern fed him milk and spent time with him. Where did Wilbur stay for the first few days? Wilbur stayed in a box near the kitchen stove at first. Describe the yard made especially for Wilbur. A special area was made under an apple tree for Wilbur. In this place, there was a big wooden box filled with straw. The box had a door so Wilbur could go in and out whenever he wanted. Why was Wilbur called a spring pig? Wilbur was called a spring pig because he was born in spring. Why did Fern's father want to sell Wilbur? Fern's father wanted to sell Wilbur because he grew larger and needed more care. How did Fern feel about Wilbur being sold? Fern felt upset about Wilbur being sold. What did Mrs. Arable suggest to Fern? Mrs. Arable told Fern to talk to Uncle Homer, who knows about raising pigs, and ask if Wilbur could live there. Did Fern follow her mother's suggestion? What was Uncle Homer's response? Yes, Fern followed her mother's suggestion, and Uncle Homer agreed to buy Wilbur for $6. What happened to Wilbur finally? Wilbur went to live in Zuckerman's barn's cellar after being sold. How do you think Fern felt when Uncle Homer took Wilbur away? Fern likely felt sad and upset when Uncle Homer took Wilbur away. She had a strong bond with Wilbur and cared deeply for him.